turn me up a little. Yeah. Let me get a little more of that. They know who we at, man. Yeah. Stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, we stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Let me get a little more of that. They know who we at, man. Yeah. Stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend. Make sure you tap in.
Hey, you guys!
Hola,
¿Cómo estás?
Ben with the key.
Yes, welcome to the House of X Entertainment.
Okay, it's you here for the entertainment.
On
All
up.
right now.
And welcome to the exclusive show, guys.
Okay.
Who do we got in the
It
building?
looks like lots of people.
We got E-Money in the building.
Okay, get your money on. Get your money on.
We got it's your boy Leo.
Hey, Leo, for you guys that don't have him, grab him. Amazing channel.
Yes, and we got Just Kaya.
Hey, Kaya, how you doing, bro?
How you doing, boo? How you doing? We will see you soon, boo. And we got none other than the diva of dialogue,
Legendary.
Ow. The lady that's gonna elevate you,
Ow.
motivate you,
Ow.
elevate with Burn.
Ow. You better get
Yes.
it.
Hey, Pussycat, how you doing?
Hey, Booski. You my Booski.
Hey,
Hey, you my Booski. Hey.
Welcome. How you doing? We got Mr. Fulton in the building.
Hey, happy birthday.
How you doing?
I know his birthday's coming up.
Welcome in. Make sure you guys share out if you can. Guys. Welcome in. We have a magnificent guest here tonight.
Magnificent, honey.
Here tonight for everybody.
Yes, we're going to wait for a little more people to come in.
Yes.
So if you like us, share us out. If you don't, share us out.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, okay?
That we are live.
Okay, and if you got a grandmother, tell her to come on in too.
Yes.
Okay.
Share us
So
out.
how's everybody doing?
Yes. Welcome
How's my
in.
lighting?
Your lighting is fine.
Okay. I gotta get my Mariah Carey on, girl.
Yes, for the Mariah Carey.
All right now, woo.
Yes. Welcome in,
You know,
Burns.
she got them 19 number one hits. I love me some Mariah Carey.
Burns, how are you doing, darling? I hope you are well.
Yes, do you have your Moscatos, honey?
Yes, do you have your Moscato? I know you have your Moscato on deck. All right.
Yes, make sure you guys go check out her emerging merch.
Yes.
She got Bootsy Compound. She got Money and Moscato.
Yeah.
It might be Moscato and Money.
Moscato and Money.
But yeah, she has some amazing merch, you guys. So make sure you go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know, she just changed her name to Elevate with Vern.
Yes, Elevate with Vern.
Okay, so go over there and get elevated.
Yes. Hey, twin.
Hey, Jeffrey's Angels. How you doing, girl?
How you doing, boo? Welcome.
I was in your live, and it was just buffering or something, honey. I don't know. I called Watson. I said, Watson, I can't get in, girl.
Welcome in.
He was talking to me like I was crazy. I said, well, what is going on
Thank you,
here?
Burns. Thank you
Woo!
Get it. What? And a 1, 2, 3, go.
We got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, we got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey,
thank you, Burns.
wow.
Thank you so much, Boom.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome. She giving clapping hands. Yes. We got Life at the Logans. Welcome back to Life at the Logans.
Not you had to end it, girl. Hi, Logan.
Yes.
Go ahead, Watson. Give it to him, baby.
Welcome back to Life at the Logans.
All right.
Welcome to our crazy, happy, loving Jesus family.
Honey, not Jesus family, honey.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome. All right. Yes. Okay, so we got only one mod. Praise God.
She said, "Are you ready for the turn up?" Well, wait a minute. Let's take it slow, okay?
Yes.
Let Leo get on the plane again, okay? Wait a minute.
Yes. Hey, we got Love to Travel with Wave in the building.
I forgot. I got to go from a plane to a ship. Like, this is all new to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to catch my breath. Hey, Love to Travel with the waves, honey. Are you going with the waves? Soon I'm gonna be in the waves because we got to go to the ship, honey.
Yeah.
This big boat.
Welcome in. Love to Travel with Wave is in the building.
Yes.
Life at the Logans. I know you are the only mod here, but if you can, please make sure that you drop.
Wait, I'm a mod.
What?
But we're working, yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Please make sure that you drop our guest's link and all the links that's in the description. Hopefully some other mods will come in today.
My God.
We know it's Sunday.
Yes. Get your Jesus.
Yes. Y'all better get ready for the turn. We are ready. We done.
Listen, wait, Jeffrey,
Yes.
I'm gonna put you in a headlock because you ready to turn up, and we still got to be professional, girl.
Yeah. We are
We
ready.
got to carry ourselves with dignity and pride. Okay.
We are ready. We already posted our packing video.
Okay, because I know y'all ready to drink, honey.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, wait a minute, okay. You know what they say about when the vodka get in the system, baby.
We already posted our packing video. Hey, Monty.
Hey, Monty.
Yes, welcome in, Monty.
Yes.
How you doing, Monty?
How you been, girl?
How you been, Miss Mary? Welcome in, Monty.
How was your pride?
Just share, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, share us with everybody. Share us with your friends, your enemies. Share us with everybody. If you got a grandmother, share us with her too. Okay?
Yes.
So hello, wiggle her ass on in here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So we got 2 more minutes before
we said, thank you.
Before we bring up our guests, 2 more minutes.
Like, of course, we're gonna have a couple of cocktails, but we still gotta explain the House of X when we meet people and all that stuff.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to be too tipsy and you ain't ask me a corporate question and Leo ain't prepared, honey, okay?
Woo woo.
Because once he get a drink, he ain't gonna be thinking about no House of X.
Oh, sugar.
They gonna be like, well, what do y'all do? I'm like, ask him. He gonna be ask me. Listen, I'm drinking right now. Don't ask me nothing, honey.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yes. We got 2 more minutes before we bring up
I'm like, listen,
guests.
go to the website, honey. Go to the website.
Yes. But we did our packing video, and we do have
Watson was fiending for the video, honey. He was like, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
Can
we do it?
We did our packing video, guys, and also coming up, we do have a cruise talk live coming.
Yes, because we're new to cruising.
Yes.
So we just want to get the experience of what should we expect.
Yes.
Because she's saying turn up, you know,
yes.
so we don't know if we should be professional or just turn up
yes.
all time. You know what I mean?
Hey, Beyond G.
You got to mix and mingle.
Hey, Beyond.
Because you know, once G. I get in the club, it's
welcome
rap,
in, welcome in, welcome.
Hey,
we got LMF. Hey.
Wait a minute. Let me zoom in. LM. Okay.
Hey, welcome in.
You better go ahead with all them initials. You better go ahead.
In. LOL. Do not care. She said we have we have shots on the bus.
What bus? When are we getting on the bus?
Well, for the Nassau tour.
Oh, Jesus.
And
wait, is that to get to the ship or to get to the island?
I think they're talking about the shot to the ship. Yeah.
So wait a minute, we drinking all day?
Probably so.
I'm not an afternoon drinker.
Probably so. Beyond G, are you coming, honey?
I'm gonna have me a glass of water sitting behind me because I see Jeffrey gonna want to drink all day.
Yes, honey. Well,
Jeffrey, I hope you have your lines ready if you're gonna keep us intoxicated because I'm gonna need somebody to explain what my company is. Okay, so if you can drink and talk, honey, I'm gonna need you to know all your lines. Okay,
into booking a cruise. Well, this one is already closed. If the announcement was already closed, but if you do book it, you're more than welcome to hang out with us. But this group cruise is already closed. Guys, so we have 1 more minute before showtime to bring up our guests.
Yes, we're gonna be here all night. So grab your drinks, grab your bag of weed, grab whatever you need, honey. Okay.
No, and I am. I'm confused, BRG. Please tell me that you are coming. Wait. Hey, we got Living Life for Lisa.
You better come on in, Lisa.
It's Living
You better
life
come on in, Lisa. Lisa, for you guys who don't know, made me or bought me or something, honey. An amazing wrestling shirt. Yes. I wear it all the time. It says the wrestling you wouldn't understand. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for the amazing shirt that you bought for me.
Yes.
Anybody who knows me knows I love wrestling. The Rock is my favorite of all time. Okay, if you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Hey,
so I love you, Lisa.
Thank you. Welcome in. Jeffrey is
not coming. Auntie is coming with me.
I will be ready for the next time. School will be back. Oh, Beyond G. Okay. Hey, we got Emery.
Hey, Emery family. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, wait a minute. We got to do it for them. Is you ready?
Yes.
Okay, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. We rolling. We rolling. We rolling. We rolling. Hey.
Even though they tried it.
Why they tried? What happened?
Welcome in. We got, oh my God. How you pronounce his name, Leon?
I can't see. I got sunglasses.
Can somebody give us a nickname for this person? We don't want to chop up your name. It looks like Sharon. It looks like Sharon.
If he gets your name wrong, please forgive him.
Is it Sharon or Sherry?
Can we just say hi? Can we call you CC? Because your last name is C and your first name is C, and that looks like CC to me.
Can we call you CC?
We see you, you see us, we see CC, okay?
Oh, somebody text me and tell me how to pronounce the person's name. Lord Jesus.
Hey, beyond the what?
Beyond G.
Beyond G, hey!
All right. Okay, guys. We're going to bring up our guest.
Wait a minute, is the guest ready?
Is the guest ready? Okay. Our guest is ready, guys. All right, for our mods that's in the building. Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
It's Niniva. Niniva is in the building.
Niniva, where you see Niniva at, girl?
Okay.
Oh, now you don't know the name, girl.
And we got Yolanda Jackson in the building.
You better come on, Miss Jackson. Yolanda sounds like Yolanda Adams, don't it? Are you a singer, Yolanda?
Yes, Yolanda.
You better come on and sing, honey.
Welcome in. All right.
That's a copyright strike. Oh, not a copyright strike. We rolling. We picking you up. You can't strike us now. Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Now they gonna strike us. Baby.
All right, Tony Flanagan.
Oh, Tony Flanagan. Who's Tony Flanagan?
Emery family.
Oh, I thought his name was TJ.
Listen.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
Now y'all got many nicknames.
Bringing to the stage. This person is a great artist, great rapper, great singer. You guys can get to hear him for yourself. He's none other than JCLUSIVE.
Yo, what's up, fams?
Yes.
What's good?
Being on the show.
Welcome to the show, and are you ready?
I'm ready, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. I'm excited to be here.
Well, take it away.
All right, let's go. So this first one is called I Thought You Knew. Special request, I got to do it for my host. It's available streaming, and my brother produced it. So let's get into it.
I thought you knew. I thought you knew. I thought you knew. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you right quick. Hold up, I like my split. See the glam and the glitch. You can land in the mix. You can fall in the twist, man. That's what it is. Say, get it how you live. All day and all night. Work hard, play hard. Wiz made it all right. On the river plane right now. Taking off flight. Let's go from the dark side. Taking all light. Let's go. Everybody pulled up, mobbing out right now. Everybody roll up in the spotlight. Yeah, you know us. And we showed out when everybody showed up. They was looking, who's that? Like, here you go again. You about to say the true fact. I'm on the mic for you new jacks. I can tell you who's bad. I'm on the chase for the paper. I thought you knew. Man, I'ma holler at you later. I thought you knew. Be waving high to my haters. I thought you knew. No, I can't hear what you're saying. I thought you knew. Look, I ain't trying to say it's all about the cake. Before the kid leave, I'ma clean up with the rake. Now they're trying to mention who the hottest in the States. When they mention my name, JCLUSIVE by the lake, that's great. Yeah, one's supposed to be just chilling on top, one's supposed to be. Man, I swear y'all can't get close to me. When I bless these tracks, get your rosaries, bees. Yes, sir, best her, best sir. You can pull a chair up for the lecture. Flared up to impress her. She geared up in the wet shirt, begging me to lay her on a stretcher. That's killing it. Trying to get the nutmeg from the cinnamon. I'm the gangster and a gentleman, said she needs someone to stack money to the settlement. Chase for the paper, I thought you knew. Man, I'ma holler at you later, I thought you knew. Be waving high to my haters, I thought you knew. No, I can't hear what you're saying, I thought you knew. 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 Oh yeah, I thought you knew. I thought you knew. I thought you knew. I thought you knew.
That's what I thought you
Absolutely
knew.
amazing.
All right, get it.
Yes, absolutely amazing. Welcome in, Mia Chanel.
Hey, Chanel girl.
Welcome in. Triple with Dre and Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
And Dre.
Yes.
How you doing?
Welcome
And are you
in.
tripping?
Yes, guys. I Thought You Knew is now available to download on iTunes and Spotify. You can also find it on his YouTube channel as well.
Yes, that is one of our favorite songs.
Yes.
And we had to open it up with Thought You Knew.
Yes, guys.
Just in case you didn't know, you better get to know.
Yes.
You feel me?
All right. So
Yeah,
are you ready for the questions of this evening?
Yeah, let's get into it, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well, everybody that's tuning in. Appreciate y'all.
The first question is, what was the inspiration for the song you just performed, Thought You Knew?
What I Thought You Knew, like my brother had made that beat, and I had just came back from Atlanta to Florida, and I was kind of feeling like I was feeling away because I had just went independent, and I was like had left my management, and I was just sitting with the beat, and kind of like a lot of things just was going crazy at that time, like on the business side of like where my career was, and I was just like, I needed to come back and hit it with something like. You know what I'm saying? I felt like people was like, they forgot like how good I am, you know? Like,
Yeah.
So like, and I was taking my artistry to kind of like the place where it is now. And I just wanted to remind them like, yo, like, you know, I come with it, you know? So that was kind of I felt a little aggressive.
Yeah.
So
You
what
know,
was
that's a little bit.
What made you leave and go independent?
I would just
I know you was getting ready to ask that.
Well, sort of like, you know, I have been working with someone since I was like really young and first started out in the game. And then I think like just where I wanted to take my artistry, I really wasn't able to realize that in that situation. So I was like, I knew where I wanted to go as an artist, and no one around me kind of saw my vision.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where I had to, you know, sort of just branch out on my own and say, okay, I already own all my music, so I'll just go do my own thing.
Shout out to owning your own stuff.
Okay. Is you owner
or not?
Or not.
Yes. So, what was your inspiration behind writing my favorite song, one of my favorites, Love Is Money?
Nice. So Love is Money is a song that I started writing like while working like a 9 to 5. And I was just sort of in this grind and I was just trying to figure out like, okay, I need to make more money on my day job. But then at the same time, I started feeling conflicted because I'm like, you know, that's not really what I'm seeking. We're not in life, everybody, we're seeking love, there is no price on that, there's no way to monetize love, So then, and then when I got to California, so I just had that idea in my head for a while. Then when I finally moved to Cali, and I started working on that album In Plain Sight, and I went to work with one of my band friends to the studio, and we started chopping it up. And I was like, I got these chords, and I had these chords that I played on the keys, and then I started listening to everybody's situation. You see homelessness, you see so much in the world that's going on. And then I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how I formulated that song, like Love is Money. Like love is actually what we need in this world. So
yeah.
So it's a multifaceted like place of how I got to conceptualize that record.
Yeah. Okay. Well, love is definitely what the world needs because there's some angry people out there. Hey, Spikey.
Welcome in, Spikey.
They need love and Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for those that may not know, you have 3 albums. So the question is, what's the difference in all 3 albums?
So with the albums, I'm glad you asked this because this is like this is a hidden gem. If anybody that follows my music, and as you continue to follow it, you'll see this. Each album is basically like it's almost like a timestamp of my life. So each album is in itself is a storyline. So like when you start out with like The Journey, the early albums before the Fame, stuff like that, these albums tell a story. So they're all different time periods of my life, but as I'm writing them, they're almost like a book series,
Wow.
So that's actually how concept, like the new album that I'm working on right now is another part of this whole series of ideas that I came up with a long time ago. And now I'm finally able to sort of put these things out. So you hear the growth, you hear the music change. And that kind of goes back to the question about me going independent. I knew this vision I wanted to put out, but no one could kind of grasp what I was thinking. So that's each album is different. But parts of my life and these songs, it's all pretty much based on my life story.
Okay. We have a question from the audience from Beyond G. She said, how long have you been making music and in the industry?
Wow. So I say, man, a long time. Like, I mean, I grew up in the church. So I grew up writing songs for the choir. I grew up making music, in school. But then like, as far as like putting music out, I'd say when I started working on my first legit project was like 2014. Before then I was doing mixtapes and I was doing a lot of like freestyles and battles, and I was with my other management and stuff. I would come to New York. Shouts out to New York.
Really?
Yeah. So I would come out there. I was mad young. And I would, just do battles and DVDs and stuff like that back in the day. And then, so I was always kind of in it. So maybe like 16 years I've been kind of in it. But then like, it wasn't until I started working with a band after I left Atlanta and I went back to Florida in like 2011, 2012. And then when I started making trips to Cali and eventually moved, that's when I really like got down as far as like albums and, doing it like that.
Okay.
So wait, before we read the next question, which one do you enjoy better, singing or rapping?
Oh, that's tough, man.
Do you have
I'm a better rapper though. I mean, like I love to sing because that's just in me. That's just like I've always done it. My whole life I was singing before I started rapping.
Oh, did I take your question?
It's fine.
Oh, because she just took my question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my last question. Go ahead.
Okay. We have a question from Beyond G from the audience. If you could work with any artist, who would it be and why?
Wow. So like, obviously, let's just say living artists, because like if we could do any like dead or alive, then there's a ton of people that I would want to work with from just on hip hop wise. There's Big Pun. So many. That's like lyrically one of the beats that I like studied. And then obviously like just making songs is Michael Jackson, Prince, James Brown. My live set, people have said the way I like do my live sets now is sort of a bit of a James Brown kind of deal. But right now, today, someone I'd want to work with obviously is Jay-Z. Lyrically, I just like how he approaches records. I think I kind of have a similar approach to records. And also just to pick his mind as far as the why. Like, just I love learning. I love picking people's brains. So just the knowledge I get out of that. And then some of the other artists I really would love to work with is people like Coldplay. Definitely want to work with Coldplay. I'm a huge fan of them and One Republic. I just like that diversity and that reach that they have. I think I'm a very versatile artist. So I feel like doing records with them would be great. So, I mean,
Okay. All right. No, I think I do. So, for those that don't know, you've been an artist for 16 years. What are some ups and downs that you have encountered?
Wow. So I'd say probably just, man, there's so many. There's a lot. Just as far as music goes, like I said, like coming out of that management situation, that was really tough. Just doing that at that time too. I had went through a little run-in with the law as well.
Haven't we all?
Haven't we all?
You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of just left hung out to dry for a bit. And so it really made me put things in perspective about like, who's on my team and like, you know what I'm saying? Like who's really trying to achieve this goal. And I think like, even with some of the guys that I started out with, best friends you come up with and you all have this goal and this dream and you're trying to achieve it. And then a lot of people start to fall by the wayside. And then you just have to kind of keep going.
Yeah.
We all go through that. You got friends, they don't help. They don't come to your stuff. They don't even give you 2 cents.
Amen.
Right.
Amen. We have a question from the audience from Jeffrey's Angels.
You better come on, Jeffrey, with the question.
When did you know you had an amazing talent and who pushed you or supported you when you found out?
Oh, that had to be Leo. Leo was there from day one. You feel me?
So I'd say probably, what was it? All right. So back in like I think it was sophomore year of high school, I was in my group, TYD, and the Rough Riders at the time was, huge label, DMX, rest in peace, all that. So they came to Daytona Beach and they had this like contest.
Double R
all day. So they had
this record label Eve is from.
Yeah, so they had this contest at the Hilton, and we went, and we actually placed first in that contest.
Oh wow!
And so that was sort of the time when I knew, because at that moment I had been rapping with my friends, and they were all like, "Jay, you gotta go to the studio. You gotta like record stuff." And we did, and we won that contest, and then we got invited to Memorial Weekend in South Beach with them.
Oh, wow.
And that started, we did that for 4 years. That started, like, I got to meet Swiss Beats.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Swiss gave me, even at, I still remember that. Swiss told me something, I was 16, and he was like, remember this, like, nobody wants to see you make it as much as you do.
Yeah.
And then he told me something about the beats and how to keep it moving and like don't give him a second to rest, and he was just going on. I also got to meet Rakim that day.
Okay.
In my hotel room, I woke up. They woke me up. I was like, Jay, you got to rap. Rakim's here. I just got out of bed and just started spitting the only 16 bars I had at the time.
Wow.
Yeah. So those things kind of like, definitely let me know that there was something. And then that pushed me. I say like my friends definitely pushed me. My brother really pushed me. He started making beats for me. That really like fueled the fire for me to keep going.
That's amazing.
I know that's right.
So did you get to meet DMX at that time too?
I didn't meet X. I met Swiss, Cassidy. He was filming like his first music video, and we were in there, just little kids, holding up the Rough Rider T-shirt.
Yeah.
And like in the background, like, yo, we in here.
I think his first single had R. Kelly in it, didn't it?
That was his first like single. This was like his first like a record that was on a mixtape.
Okay.
Mm.
Like it was like a big record that came out on a mixtape called like Take It. And so we were there in the sort of like extras. We met Y and D. They were the CEOs.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Them, Dragon.
He's from Bronx.
Yeah.
So yeah, didn't meet
like
X. I didn't meet Jadakiss, and those are the two people that I wanted to meet. But it's all good. I'll meet Jadakiss Monday.
Did you get to like work? Well, you're young at this time. Did you get a chance to like work with any of them or no? Like,
no. Yeah, at that time we were so young, and we were basically like with him, but they had us like on the sideline, pretty much because we were underage, So there was no real business that could be done at the time, and so we were just able to hang out with them whenever they were every Memorial weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We were just able to soak up that knowledge, and it's kind of crazy how it works because right after when I finally graduated high school and I was like old enough to make my own decisions, label basically dissolved.
Wow.
So like everything just kind of went away, Then there was like the housing market crash and all those things that happened in the world. So it was like just like pulled it, you know what I mean? So but whatever, I'm here now,
I feel you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, all these people are on Instagram. Have you tried to reach out to Swiss and see if he remembers you?
I don't think I did. I sent him probably like a shot in the dark. I think I sent him a record that I did, and I just like randomly like DM'd. But I haven't heard anything. Maybe one day if I get to talk to him, I'll remind him of that moment. Like I'm that kid that you told, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to get in contact with anybody. Like you can write them, but they may not respond all the time.
Absolutely.
Right.
We go to a couple of people too, and they ain't responding. I'm like, y'all go and see us, okay?
Yeah.
We gonna make it, and you're gonna be on our show.
Right. So a lot of times they don't even handle their accounts as well, too.
Yeah. The other people, the managers and all that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Do I have the next one?
Yeah, you do.
Oh. Okay. The next question is what would you say the hardest part of writing a song is? The melody or coming up with the lyrics?
Wow. For me, I'd probably say the lyrics because that's really, I consider myself a wordsmith. I've really, really put a lot of emphasis on lyrics.
Mm.
So a lot of times, even when I'll start a song, and I don't write anything down, so I write everything like kind of in my head, and they're all just like floating pieces, and so I get to sort of start out with some words, and then like I'll just erase a word and just put something else there, like move it. So that is where a lot of the energy goes into. Lyrics. Melodies I come up with and I'll just be humming them or working or walking down the street or I hear a train and I'm like, ooh, this,
Yeah.
But the lyrics I'm really meticulous about.
Okay. what was the meaning of the title for your album, The Journey?
Wow. So the journey was sort of like I said, like that was the first like timestamp of how like my life was, and I was just basically to get from going independent to now releasing music on my own. That journey, and I felt like a lot of people in life we're all like on this journey. And then at that time, a lot of my friends, a lot of people from school and all of this stuff was going on. They were having these like very like, how do I say, pivotal point. They were at very pivotal points in their life, and so was I. So I think like just it's like, man, we're all like kind of on this journey. And it was so tough for me to get from there to that. And I feel like just getting to this start point, you know, was a journey itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you like better, being on a record label or being independent? Because I know as an independent artist, you get more freedom.
Yes, you do.
But on a record company, they have a bigger budget and you get to, you know, your music is pushed out there.
I do miss getting free beats.
Not free beats, yeah.
Okay, it's the beats for me.
You know what I'm saying? Like I do miss like just, you know, pulling up in the studio and people they just go through the catalog and I get to like see what I want. But I will take independent all day. I think right now the only thing I'd ask for is like, you know, a marketing and distribution thing would be what makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Because that part is like, that's like the toughest part of me being independent right now. But I love the creative freedom. I get to make the songs that I want, like Love Is Money. You know, that kind of song probably would not have gotten made, you know, because a lot of people around me at the time were like, nah, we want you to make, you know what I'm saying? You make street records, you know, make this whatever record. So being independent to me is just better.
Okay. Since you mentioned Love Is Money, why don't you go ahead and perform it for us?
Okay, before he does that, I have a question I wanted to ask before he gets to his next performance. Is there any way you can name your favorite song from each album, at least one?
Ooh.
I wasn't ready for that one, were you?
Hey, I need to take a sip of this real quick. Let me. Man. So from the journey, that's a tough one. Because those records, I'm in such an early stage in my sort of like solo independent career, and actually made all those beats and I recorded myself. Like I had to press record, go in the booth, record, come out and hit stop.
Oh, wow.
I engineered myself as well. First time ever in my life doing everything. So all of those records I'm super attached to, even though the quality has gotten better over time. So I'd say probably just Leaving You. That's the last record on there. That one's sort of like a symphony ballad. That had a lot to do. So I say Leaving You on the journey. And then, so the next one was like there's Before the Fame. It's sort of like it came out almost like a mixtape, but it's a full album. My brother produced all those records. That one, Shot of Patron. Because I like to enjoy myself. You know, so everybody out there in the chat and that's tuning in, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and have your sips. They are welcome. So Shot of Patron is probably like one of my funnest records that I've done. The next one, From Then Till Now. Probably I Thought You Knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite record on there because I just got so aggressive with it. I was pretty pissed off, you know. So that happened, and so In Plain Sight, my favorite record on In Plain Sight is Hometown Hero.
Okay.
Hometown Hero, yeah. City Life is a close. City Life I actually did the music video for and promoted it as a single, and it came off. It did really well, but I think from performing Hometown Hero, I connect more with people because I talk about, you know, my struggle and like, you know, things that I actually went through in my life, real life things that happened to me. I think people connected with it, and it kind of became my favorite record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, before he does that,
Okay.
which would you say is like your favorite song to like write to? A party record or a record with meaning?
Damn. Y'all coming with it, this question. House of X or not? Oh man. That's tough. Like I make really good party records, feel good. Like that's what I'm about. But you know, records with meaning, like I always put so much emphasis into the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
So but I would say probably the party record, just because I feel like I just have more fun writing them.
Yeah.
So that's why I'll say that. Like, shout out to Tron, like, Get What You Need, the new single. We'll get into that later. But like, those records are just so people have a good time. You put it on, and you just feel good listening to it. So yeah.
So when you're on a record company, do they have a specific what's the word I'm looking for? I guess a specific song they want you to write, like when it comes to singles. Would they rather a song with meaning, or they rather something that you could just nod your head to?
Or a specific way. A specific
So
sound.
for my experience, mind you, I was like a lot younger as well when I was in that situation. So when I would get beats and stuff from producers, they'd kind of already have like, oh, we want you to go this direction, and like there's a lot of people that go into what they're trying to get out of you, you know,
Yeah.
direct you.
Yeah.
Without they'd say that you have some freedom to kind of come up with it, but they kind of direct you like
If they don't like it, they say go left. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This one for the hood, you gotta make one for this and stuff, like all the
ladies and yeah.
So now it's like, okay, now I gotta make this for that, you know,
Yeah.
like instead of just putting it on and being inspired and letting whatever come out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what LL Cool J did. Because he can rap about anything, but most of his songs are for the ladies. And I'm assuming that's the singles they want for
Right.
that.
That's a marketing
a
strategy.
marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Okay, so for everybody to come in, he's going to perform again.
Yes.
Oh.
And this song is called Love Is Money.
And we will be back with more questions.
Give us a cue when you're ready.
Let's do it. I think.
All right.
Somebody told me every day is just another dollar. Somebody told me that they wish they can just give up. Somebody told me that they wish they could sleep forever. Somebody told me that they just don't get enough. Somebody told me that they're tired of the stares and the laughter. Somebody told me that they wish they could make it go away. Somebody told me when we leave here, nothing comes after. And then they told me that I just don't feel their pain. But let me tell you, people, money can't buy you love.
Honey, can you buy you love? Trying to help you now. Honey, can you buy you love? Honey, can you buy you love? Somebody's staring at the TV right now, dreaming. Somebody wishing that the mirror wasn't their only friend. Somebody standing on the corner right now, scheming. Somebody wishing they were born in a different skin. Somebody thinking about their job and how it ain't working. Somebody wishing they can get it in a different way. Somebody losing their mind and right now is hurting. Somebody hoping they can just throw it on the way. But let me tell you people, money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you love. I'm trying to help you now. Money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you love. Can't buy you love, girl. Oh yeah, oh. Love is money, love is money. Don't you know that money can't buy you love? Can't buy you love. Oh no, money can't buy you love. I'm trying to help you now. Money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you love. Love is money. Peace and love.
Okay.
Okay.
And let them know again, okay?
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Money can't buy no love.
That's
Not today, not next week, not the week after.
yes.
Right.
That's one of my
I
favorites.
felt that. That's one of your favorite songs?
Yeah.
You better go ahead.
Yeah.
He did one of my favorite songs. He did one of your
Yes.
favorite songs.
All
I
right.
mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't know who else.
So what is some advice you can give to a new artist?
So I would say, like, anybody like new artists coming out, one of the things I think that a lot of artists are they're skipping steps. And I'd say, like, don't be afraid of the process. You know, it's the part that they don't show in the media, right? You will hear the story of, oh man, he came from nothing, and the next thing you know, he's huge. But that middle ground, it never gets talked about. And I think a lot of new artists, they're skipping steps. And I think, like, embrace the process. That would be my, perfect your craft and embrace the process.
Wow. So in other
I
words,
know that's right.
in other words, you're saying they're not taking their time.
Right. Like they're not taking their time and the music is garbage. Like, I would just say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look,
Not the music is trash. Okay.
I thought they knew,
Yes.
Master your craft. Like, when I walk into a room, I get to walk in with the confidence knowing that I know my worth.
Yeah.
And I paid my dues. I went through everything. I know business. I'm not skipping a step. That's how people are getting screwed. Like, all these things are happening. And I learned some stuff the hard way as well. So, like, that's what I would say. Nobody was really telling me how to go about it. I was just kind of looking at TV like everybody else. I have a talent, and I want to try to do what they're doing on TV. But no one's telling you about the process of, like, what you go through. Cross your T's, dot your I's, different things like that. and don't rush. Yeah. Like, enjoy the journey, you know.
Yeah, definitely enjoy your journey.
Okay.
You want me? Okay.
You got it.
Do you like producing your own tracks, or would you rather a producer produce your tracks?
So that kind of depends. Like I love right now as an artist where I'm at, where I have been producing my own records. Besides, I Thought You Knew, the other song, Love Is Money, I made that record. Track wise, a lot of my new music, I produce everything myself. It's less messy on the business side of it, when you got to go into royalties and who's getting split percentages and this and that. So it's been a lot easier for me, and that's just being independent. It's easier when I'm handling business if I soup the nuts. You know, I produce the record and I'm the lyricist, the artist on it. But I do love working with other producers, because a lot of times they get to pull something out of me that I didn't know was there. You know, I have a record on In Plain Sight, which is called The Way You Move. And that's like a salsa reggaeton. And my DJ made that beat.
Okay.
When we first started working together, he played it and I was like, what's that? He played it and I was like, ooh, the way you move, got me feeling like, you know, and then we just went with it. So like, had I not heard that, that song would not exist.
Yeah.
So, you know, so I love working with other artists, producers, because they're going to pull something out of me that I'm not thinking of, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a little 50-50 right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a question from
50-50.
We got a question from Panama City.
You better come through Panama City.
What's the
genre
do you specifically in? Also, you can have a EPK.
What's that?
Electronic press kit.
Okay.
So I do what I call my genre is hip hop, R&B, soul.
You better come through hip hop, R&B, and soul.
So like, you know, like I had to, you know, it's hip hop, it's R&B with soul. I have some pop in there, but it's mostly hip hop, R&B, soul. And so maybe it's like, do I have a press kit? I have stuff that I can send. Yes. I'm very visible on social media, online. You can find me on anything. So yeah, just reach out.
For those that don't know, what is a press kit?
So your electronic press kit is basically the new way of sort of getting your stuff into people's hands, right? It's gonna have probably it's like your demo package.
Oh, okay. So it's like a resume, but it's like,
well, can't you just email people?
So it's like, it's basically all your songs.
Yeah, it's like you have some songs, you have your bio, you have like your photo, you know, so it's a little package, little kit. Like back in the day, right, they would take you, have your CD in the thing with a picture of you and the resume and your bio, and you go to the label and try to give it to them. So this is the same thing, just electronically. Just email it, just send it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, I never knew that. All right. Do you have the next one? Or I have the next one.
I can go into the next one.
Okay. What was the reason behind the song "Not Alone," the single?
All right, for Not Alone. Who ain't alone? I'm not alone.
So Not Alone is low-key a deep record. I think it's new out, so it's kind of flying under the radar. I started writing that not too long ago when a lot of things were happening. You had the killing in Buffalo, and then you had the school shooting, and there was a reason why I released it on Juneteenth. I wanted it to come out that day because I just felt like, look, so many things are going on in this world, and I think even for myself, right, it was therapeutic for me because things happen in my life, right? We all got regular lives, and you feel like you're going through so much sometimes, and so that was my way of just saying, like, you're not alone. To like the families that have lost loved ones, through these senseless acts of violence, somebody feels you. You know what I'm saying? Like I empathize with them. And then on a crazy sense, even the people that are committing these things, sometimes, their mental health, they're probably feeling like they are alone. They're in a dark place. So I wanted people to connect with the record, to listen to it, and just know that in this universe, you're not alone, basically. And then I came out on Juneteenth because obviously that's something for us, for the culture, because
Freedom.
you know what I'm saying, for the culture, like we've been through so much struggles, and it's like that's something that we all have in common. We're not alone in that aspect of the struggles that we've all encountered in life.
Amen. Amen.
We have a question
from the audience from Jeffrey's Angel.
You better come through with the question, Jeffrey's Angel.
She said, "What is your biggest accomplishments
to date?"
To date.
To date. Wow. Man, I'll say. Well, I fingers crossed. I got one coming up. The voting. I'm hoping to open up at the Hollywood Bowl, which is a big venue here in LA. I got in the runnings to. I'm in the running right now, so they start voting tomorrow. So I will be promoting that. So please, if you see that, if you follow me on social media, please go vote for
What
me.
is the Hollywood Bowl?
The Hollywood Bowl is it's like a big venue. It's like playing the Garden.
Okay.
It's like that. So they had a contest, and I submitted to the contest, and then I made it through the first round, and then I got the message like the other week that I made it to now the final like voting round.
Mm-hmm.
So if I win, I get to open up. I think they had like Maroon 5. They've had Billie Eilish play there.
Okay.
Like, so you would open up for like big acts.
Well, you got it. We gonna manifest the blessing.
So yeah,
Okay.
we manifesting that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I would say probably last year, August, I did the World Peace Music Festival
Wow.
in LA. So that was like a great venue. That was like the second festival I've ever played, but that was a better festival.
Oh,
So that's probably my favorite one. I love performing, so that's like.
Have you ever tried to like perform in like a festival or for a show in New York?
No, I haven't. I mean, I'm down.
Well, they got the Apollo here. He can sign up for that.
So
the Apollo is like that's not really.
What do you mean that's not really? That's how we got everybody else.
Isn't the Apollo like that's for someone that is looking for a producer?
Not really.
Isn't it?
It's for everybody. Big superstars, up and coming.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, yeah, I can look into it.
As you know, if the Apollo don't like you, honey, you ain't gonna make it.
Oh
yeah.
I went to Apollo one time. I felt so bad for those people.
Why? Oh, I've never been there.
To the Apollo?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I have.
You
know, because I can't remember nothing these days.
You
I
got-
really think I haven't been there, though. I haven't been a lot of places. I need to live life a little more.
Yes, you do, girl.
Well, it's a good thing I met you, huh?
You got the next question.
No, really? I didn't know this. Of course I have the next question. And the question is, what can be expected on your next album coming up?
Glad you asked. So the next album, I just released in a post, kind of under the radar. The title of it's going to be called "I Am." So new album, JCLAUD, I Am. And so this project has got "Get What You Need" on it, which is very hot, sexy R&B record, pop kind of deal. It's got "Not Alone" on it. So you're gonna get my usual sort of versatile like array of songs. Obviously, things you can play at any time and listen to with anybody in the room. I try to stay there. I do have like I got some bars on this one. I got a record with a couple of features, and I'm spitting. So
Okay.
there's that one. And I'm in the phase now where I'm figuring out what are the last few songs to go on it, because just a little inside look is these albums ideas are already pre-conceptualized. I already came up with the ideas. So my next album, I already have like song ideas and what that album's going to consist of. So I'm just deciding on, okay, which ones I'm going to finish putting on here. And then I'm really excited about my next album too. So,
Okay.
Can we be expecting the House of X feature?
Hey, you know what? I like that intro that you guys did. The intro for House of X.
The song, we didn't do the song.
Okay. Whoever did that, I was like, yo, I'm rocking with this. I'm rocking with it.
We did not do the
we
song.
could do an interlude or something.
Yeah. We did not do
if they still put that on the album.
Yes.
You want me? Oh, no, you have the next question.
So for those that don't know, outside of being the amazing artist that you are, you are a chef.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, I thought we were going into this before we go into that. That was the leading song.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine.
All right, go ahead.
You are a chef. So you work at a hospital. Can you give us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I just transitioned into working at a hospital here in Los Angeles. I'm going to be the new dietary supervisor there. And I just transferred out because I was doing like COVID testing for kids. I was managing a district out here so kids can go to school, make sure they get tested and all that. And so that kind of closed down with LAUSD. So I'm transitioning back into culinary as a dietary supervisor for a hospital. I've been doing culinary basically around food my whole life. I started out working at a deli when I was like 16, same time all these things was happening. So like, slicing meat and doing all that stuff. So
rapping about food.
Yeah, you got to eat to live. So, might as well know how to cook.
Yeah.
Trying to stay alive out here. So, so that's kind of like how that happened. And then obviously I want to open my own sort of restaurant kind of thing. So we have some
Really?
Yeah.
What are some of like your favorite dishes you like to make?
Let's see. I make a bacon wrap pork tenderloin, and that
sounds good.
So I do like a tenderloin and I wrap it in bacon. But you basically you would season it. I use a lot of like herbs and Italian like flavors. Really like robust flavor. So you would like season that tenderloin up and then wrap it in bacon, and then you bake it until done. And right now I'm kind of working on like a sauce to complement it. So I'm playing around with some stuff.
Okay.
Shout out to you for having many talents.
Yeah.
Many talents.
You
better get it how you get it.
Do you have an online special before we show the channel?
Well, he has to go into this.
Okay. So we can.
I have this. Then we go to this.
Okay.
Do you want him to end it with this, or you want to show the channel before that?
No, he can do this, and then we can show the channel.
Okay.
All right. So we have one more song, guys.
Before we get to the one more song, we have another question.
Yes.
Who are some of your inspirations?
My inspirations will be Jay-Z, definitely.
A lot of time, yeah.
Oh, The Rock, So Hove is definitely an inspiration of mine. Michael Jackson. Yeah. And so like I get inspired by a lot. Like if I was like to sit and think, I think, James Brown, and that is like James Brown and Michael is when I get on stage and perform, I'm trying to bring the house down. Right now, there might be some video or might be a picture floating around of my last show that I did. I actually wear like a cape, like a robe, like cape, and I'm like on the ground at one point, kind of like really James Brown, like um, so there's that whole Big Pun, Eminem, Jadakiss, and like that's just like people I just like. They inspire me with just the criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Jadakiss is nice.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously, like I said, like Coldplay. Like when I listen to Coldplay a lot. One Republic, I listen to a lot.
So do you like new Eminem or old Eminem?
Wow. I'll put it like this, because my taste has changed. So I'm okay with Eminem now.
Okay.
Back when I was listening to old Eminem, I liked old Eminem. So I'd say now, like if I listen to him, I love that I hear a lot more growth, and maybe that's because he has a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
In what he's making, because
freedom!
The music he made back then was still like super lyrical, and you would hear lines, but they were just all just playing, like besides like Stan.
To me, he used to sound like he was a little angry.
Yeah.
Like he had a lot to get off his chest.
Yeah.
That's like, you can tell that man got a story, child. He is holding in some anger, honey.
Yeah.
Out on these records.
And I think like now he has a way of putting it out, and I think that's because maybe he's got a little more free to move as far as whatever his situation is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we have one more song for you guys, and the name of the song is called.
Okay. Do you want him to talk about it first? Do you want to talk about it first before you?
Yeah. Let's. Get What You Need. Right. That's
Get What You Need.
That's the record.
I can hear that song over a Swiss beats.
So Get What You Need. I made this beat actually when I finished making all the beats for In Plain Sight, and I was like in the recording phase. I was still like in a producing phase as well. So like I was still pumping out beats, but I knew the album was already done. So like I already knew these new beats are going on the next album. It's kind of like what's happening right now to me. And so I made this beat like over a year, almost 2 years ago now. And then I sat with it like as I was promoting In Plain Sight and Love Is Money and City Life. We were shooting a video for all that. All last year we were like working In Plain Sight. And then I had Get What You Need, and I couldn't find the words actually. This was one of the ones where like I didn't know which direction to take the record because it was just the beat I felt was so hot. I didn't want to, so I was like, you know what? Let me make it's just sexy. So I just wanted to like keep it sexy. And then they finally came to me like months later, words started coming to me. And then I recorded it. But then like it got delayed because my mastering engineer had a family hardship. So he couldn't work. He couldn't master any music. He couldn't do anything. He was like moving around and stuff. And then finally he was able to get settled again like months later.
Oh, wow.
So like I like had the record just sitting in the back for a good like 4 months.
Wow.
And I knew this was the lead single, so I didn't really do anything. I didn't make any more music because I didn't want to skip a step, like put out a record that's not the single, right? So let me wait for the single. And so then finally he got this back to me, and I put it out on St. Patty's Day of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is available right now, and we are working on. I'm talking with someone right now. We're trying to conceptualize the storyboard for a music video for it.
Okay. So, in your opinion, which album would you say has done the best so far for you?
In Plain Sight.
Okay.
In Plain Sight so far. That last album. I mean, that's how I got here. I'm on with House of X. Like I'm on with y'all because of In Plain Sight. So when I did the album, and let me just touch on this real quick. When the pandemic hit, a lot of things was going on, right? We all were going through so much. And I had a conversation with this lady, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm like writing like movie or something, a script. And I was like working on this album. She was like, the people who are putting in the work now are the ones who are going to reap the benefits when we start coming out of it.
Yeah.
And I believe that to be true. And so when the pandemic hit, I was like, you know what? Because I was chefing at a hotel, and it closed down. And so I couldn't work, so I'm sitting at home. It's like, let me just start making the album. Free time. I'm gonna make this album in plain sight, and everything just started rolling from there. And so it has done. It's doing well. I don't know how many thousands streams that it has. I don't really look into those, count those. I'm just happy that it's spreading. That's really all I care about, is if it's getting out there. Not the actual number of streams that it has.
Which I think you should look into it, because then it tells you what your fans like from you, so then you know what direction to go in.
Yeah, that is true. I do peek at some of the analytics that I have, and that's just based off like this album per that album. So like The Journey did okay, but and that's sort of the story, right? Like The Journey is the first one, and then there's this, and then from then till now, and then in plain sight. So it's actually, because the storyline is playing out exactly how I'm writing it.
Fan base is bigger now.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him perform,
and then
his new single, and then when he's done, we're going to go and show his channel.
Yes, and we'll be back, guys.
Okay, so let's go get what you need. What you need, I got it, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. What you need, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. What you need, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. What you need, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. Oh yeah. Yeah, come and get what you need. What you need, babe. Come to me to get what you need. What you need, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come and get what you need, baby. She don't play them childish games. She roving out the range. She make you glad you came. She keep that college ring. You know what I'm talking about, scholarship. She need a man that can handle without the power trip. That's why she come to me. She know I know just how to get. I'm trying to swerve on you. I keep them peaches and cream, and I put the syrup on you. Or when we at the hotel and do not disturb on you. Or we can pull up and get it moving right now, girl, by the curve if you wanna. You want the passion. I'm talking good love. I'm about that action. Sometimes that good stuff. High fashion. You try and live it up. And after everything you want, baby, come and get what you need. I'm talking good love. I'm about that action. Sometimes that good stuff. High fashion. You try and live it up. And after everything you want, baby, come and get what you need. Yeah. Come and get what you need. And after everything you want, baby, come and get what you need. I got it, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me. I got it, I got it. What you need, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me. I got it, I got it. Passion, I'm talking good love. I'm about that action. Sometimes that hood stuff, high fashion. You try and live it up, and after everything you want, baby, come and get all of the passion. I'm talking good love. I'm about that action. Sometimes that hood stuff, high fashion. You try and live it up, and after everything you want, She know I'm putting my work and she know she got it for certain. Come over, closing the curtains, have a little shaking, jerking. Y'all out there buying the purpose, like a man with a purpose. Know how to deal with it's worth it. Know she a queen and deserve it. I'm about that action. Sometimes I good stuff, high fashion. You try and live it up, and after everything you want, baby, come and give all of the passion. I'm talking good love. I'm about that action. Sometimes I good stuff, high fashion. You try and live it up, and after everything you want, baby, come and give it to me. Yeah. Come and give what you need. What you need, babe. Come to me. What you need, I got it, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. What you need, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. I got it, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. What you need, I got it, I got it. What you need, come to me, I got it, I got it. Get what you need, streaming live.
All right, that one is a bedroom song, huh?
Yeah, it's sexy.
Yes. All right, we got some comments giving fire.
That's a hot single.
Yes, yes.
I see why you waited.
Yes. All right.
That was good. You stuck to your guns. That's a hot single.
Guys, you can go now to iTunes and Spotify and download that song.
Okay. Because he got what you
need. Yes.
Let's pump that record, man. Get what you need. Tell a friend.
Kayla Mar says, love it. Go now and download that song. All right, guys. So now we are going to show JCLUSIVE's channel. All right. He does have some of his music videos on his channel as well. You can also find him on iTunes and Spotify. All right. So here we have, he has 377 subscribers. Make sure you guys go over and connect to his channel. Also, here's the music video for Love Is Money. All right, guys. And some of his other music videos where you have Hold On. You also have a freestyle right here, guys. That is really great. All right. He also did a freestyle to a song by Jason Derulo. So check that out too as well.
What'd you say?
Yeah. So check that out too as well. All right. And then he also have one here where it says Until Now. Check that one out too as well. All right. So
yes, all the songs he performed tonight are on YouTube.
Yeah. So we're gonna hold on. Let me go to. We're gonna go to his iTunes.
Oh, okay.
Hold on one moment, guys. We're gonna go to his iTunes. Open up his iTunes so that you guys can find it. Just give me 1 second.
Apple Music.
His Apple Music. Hold on. Just give me one moment. We're gonna go to his Apple Music so that you guys can look at it for a second. Hold on. All right. So I'm gonna open it now on Apple Music. All right. Okay, Apple Music. Okay, shareable audio. All right. So this is Apple Music, guys, right here, JCLUSIVE. And as you guys can see, all of his music right here. So as you guys can see, have all of his songs right here in Apple Music. If you have iTunes, if you don't have iTunes, you can also go to Spotify and it will give you all of his music. All right. All of his music. So make sure you guys go on over and download the song. Go on over and download the song. All right. And then here's the one that says Not Alone right here. All right. Oh, what? Okay, wait. No. How do I exit this?
Because you pressing too many buttons.
Yes, I am.
Press over here, child.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't get copywritten on it.
Ooh. All right. So that was a little sample for you guys. All right. So make sure you guys go on over.
You got to declare that for us. You got to declare that.
And download the songs. Panama City asks, where are you located?
I am in Los Angeles, California.
Shout out to California, hot weather.
Yeah, shout out to California.
It's pretty warm right now. It's hot right now. Like these past couple of days been pretty hot.
All right. Okay. Well, guys, if there aren't any more questions in the audience, okay.
We'd like to thank everybody for being here.
Yes, JCLUSIVE, what would you like the fans and the folks, the family and those that are here to gain from this interview on today? I hope they just soak up whatever, I hope they enjoyed the music. I hope you guys go check out, my songs, streaming, download it, share it. You never know, share it with somebody that might need to hear it, but as far as that, like just showing like me as an artist, I'm always 100%. And I think like my voice in music and what it is that I'm trying to do, we don't get a lot of. And so I'm just happy to be here and be able to sort of share that with you guys and sort of like give you that real insight of, my artistry. Because when you hear in the music how it comes out, like my brain is crazy, man. So I just hope y'all able to sort of like get some insight. So I definitely thank you guys for being here and like, go get what you need, man. All right. Well, thank you so much. Well, guys,
shout out to everybody who donated tonight. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you all for all your donations. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you all that had came in. Well, guys, we're the House of X Entertainment.
And we stay entertaining.
I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And our lovely guest is none other than
JCLAUD.
All right, guys. And we will see you guys on next Friday with another exclusive show, guys. Also pay attention to our vlogs. We have some amazing vlogs coming for you guys. And if you gain value from our channel, our videos, you know what to do. Hit the buttons. You can also become an X family by joining that lovely membership, guys. We love you guys and stay blessed.
Bye, everybody.
Peace and love.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. Just stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building. So going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now going.